Neil, very close to the perfect performance, but must be quite painful for you, that right at the death.
Yeah, a little bit, you know. It's a really tough game, a really strong team, a good team, and I think you can see they're able to load it up with the substitutions they brought on towards the end of the game, and you know, we did ever so well, and for us, we're probably a little bit disappointed in the moments leading up to the equaliser. We thought we could have done better in some moments there. So yeah, it feels like a bit of a defeat.
It shouldn't though, because you've come to a team that's been flying all season long, made a brilliant start, obviously got yourselves in front early, which helps, but you were on the front foot in that first half, and they were making mistakes, and I think a lot of credit needs to go to your side for the way you put them under pressure.
Yeah, you're probably correct with that. You know, I'm probably being a bit harsh, and you know, I have high expectations of us, so it's probably a little bit of disappointment creeping in. But you know, we have to put it into context as well. They're a really good team. They're towards the top of League One. Got some excellent players. You know, so much attacking threat on both sides of the pitch, which is really hard to deal with. And I thought we did that quite well for the majority of the game. So to get ourselves back in front, you know, we felt poor goal to give away, but to get ourselves back in front and to, you know, probably 90 seconds away from seeing it out is the most disappointing thing about it. But yeah, we did play some good stuff. We managed to get some good football, and at times we defended really well. We played with good structure, defended with good structure as well. So some really positive and pleasing things to take from the game.
The first goal, obviously their keeper gifts the ball, but Stephen still has a lot to do, and it's a great finish from him. But when the second one goes in the way it does second half, at that point you must be thinking it's going to be our day, surely.
Well, you know, we're due a bit of luck, and it's nice for it to go for you sometimes. So yeah, we felt once that went in, it gives a little bit of confidence, it gives a little bit of an upper hand in the game. Of course, they were able to load up from the sideline and bring some top quality players on, which is going to elevate their level, and you know, we needed to withstand that, which I thought we did very well. And unfortunately, we just couldn't see it out. You know, we probably made some mistakes in the lead up to that, and for me, that's the disappointing thing, that we couldn't see it out.
For yourselves, you were without Luke Bolton and Declan John today, so you had to make a couple of changes. Were they kind of enforced upon you, those changes, or was it tactical switch?
Dec John was unable to play. We didn't have permission from Bolton for him to play in this game, so Dec unfortunately missed out with that. And Luke Bolton picked up a slight injury away at Barrow in the last game, so he's been out of the squad, and he's under the care of the physios at the moment.
Is that a big frustration for you that you couldn't call upon Declan John today?
Yeah, you know, Dec John's been doing fantastic for us, and you know, he's a very good player. He gives us a lot of attacking threat, but also does his job defensively as well. So, you know, we would like to have him. We'd like to have all the squad fit if we could. And the frustrating part is we get one or two back, and we lose one or two. So that's been really frustrating for the last couple of months. But it's good to see Conor McElhenney out there as well. Conor McLennan's coming back. We need to build fitness and get match sharpness into those guys. So yeah, I mean, we could have done without a replay. That was the last thing that we needed with the injuries that we've had. But you know, we have to go again. We have to pick ourselves up. It does feel like a bit of a defeat, but you know, we have to look at the positives, and we're still in the draw.
Last year it was a draw here and a replay back at your place. I think this time round you're probably in a much better position, aren't you, to give it a real good go in the second game? Hopefully,
you know. We'll try and give every game a go. You know, we come in, we prepare for every game to give our best, to perform at our best. So it's going to be another challenging game. It's wedged in between two tough league games. But yeah, you know, we've got a few bodies back. Theo back on the pitch again today, which is good for him to build some minutes into him as well. So squad-wise, we're looking a bit more stronger in terms of numbers and players coming back. So yeah, you know, we're looking forward to the replay.
And what's the mood like in the dressing room? Because when you do concede so late, it can feel like a defeat sometimes. Yeah. Were the players a little deflated, or do they know tough an opponent they've been up against today?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think you're coming against a strong team that's in a rich vein of form here, and playing at home. Some moments get the crowd up, and it's difficult to contain that as well. So there's a realisation of coming against a really good team and a really strong team, but like I say, it is tinged with a bit of disappointment in conceding the equalising in so late in the game.
It can feel like losing. Just on that, you had a pretty good chance for a penalty right at the end, didn't you? Deep in stoppage time.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it back, so I can't really comment on that. It felt like we had a little bit of a chance. It kind of just became open in the last couple of minutes, so it was a little bit back and forth, and we probably thought we could have just nicked something on the counter. But I've not seen it back, so I'm not sure if it was a penalty or not.
Thank you very much. All the best in the replay.
Thank you.